topic of the day is: is it possible that you're living together? Is it possible that you're living together and you are total strangers?
It is possible. It's possible that you have a husband, but it's possible to be not to be alone, but you're lonely.
Not to be alone.
Yeah, you're not alone, but you're lonely. It's like the person you have is not adding weight, or is not adding is not helping. You know, it's possible to be married and all you can see is a figure of another person, whereby you're not together, you're not clicking, things are not right. But it's happening, and part of what is making men or women go out is loneliness.
Yeah.
When you have someone but you can't feel them. So it's possible. It's possible. And so many marriages are there. But it ought not to be so.
Yeah.
It ought not to be so.
It's not the right thing. It is not the way. But it is happening in so many scenarios.
Yeah.
Whereby husband and wife now have become total strangers. Nile, we just meet in the house to sleep.
Wow.
Okay? We meet in the house. It's formality. I put for you food. We check on the children. If there is parents' day, we go to school together. If there are family meetings, they know you're my wife, they know you're my husband, we go together. So, but there's nothing more connecting rather than the physical. Okay? What people are seeing physically, like this is the husband of this lady and this is the wife of this man.
That's it.
That's it. And underlying is a relationship that is total strangers.
It's
people
possible.
that knew each other before, people that had a chemistry, people that had love, people that had connections, people that really wanted to be together so they got married are now becoming total strangers. So yes, it is happening. It is happening. It is real. It is there. Those things are happening. And is it right?
No. And you find another thing is you'll find that you become total strangers until you get used to it.
Yes.
To an extent that your wife can go to bed and leave the door open, ukiingia jipange. That is absurd. It shouldn't be so.
It shouldn't.
And so there's a way how we need to handle that one.
Yeah, and so in the way God made it, marriage is a companionship.
Yes.
And what is meant by companionship is that these two people should be together, should be company. The word companionship comes from the word
company.
Company.
True.
And when you mean company, it means one person is not alone, the other person alone. It means these people should work together as one.
Yes.
So when that drift comes, and now you people are just, the physical is what we see. Baba nani, mama nani, okay? Wife to so-and-so, husband to so-and-so, is what now we see. It means the initial intention of God has already been broken in that home. Okay? So it is as you have said, people have nowadays become, we fanye kenye unafanya tukutane home, bora uko hai. Bora uhai. You see? And even the husband gets to the point whereby he knows he's not taking care of the wife and he doesn't care. So the wife anasema, nitajisaidia. I'll look for help.
I will look for a way.
Yeah, but one of the things that I know you will disagree with me, for a woman to go and cheat, for a woman to walk out of marriage and cheat. Can you see how my eyes are
looking at you?
Yeah, already I know you want to argue. For a woman to go out and cheat.
That's being judged.
For a woman to go out and cheat, that woman has been provoked somewhere. It is not normal.
A good woman is a good woman.
It is not normal. A good woman has feelings and has a heart.
A good woman is a good woman.
A
mannered woman has manner is a mannered
woman. Mswahili kasema, it is normal in our generation, in our time. It inaka kama kawaida. For matter of fact, when you go out there and you're discussing and you say your husband does not cheat, they don't agree. They don't agree. As a woman, you're in the salon, maybe you're talking to masengenyo uanza kwa salon. Then you say, my husband does not cheat. They will not agree with you. Because they will even remove your braids from your head, trying to show you are lying to us. Because it has become norm for men to do what? Not, mwanaume mwenye cheat, akona shida. Umeyona? Are you getting it?
Yes.
So, nowadays, men have made women to get to the point whereby
don't blame men.
Sikiza, unajua mjinga akierevuka mwerevu yu mashakani.
Hapana.
Kabisa.
This thing was inside. It got to be feature.
Iko.
Let me tell you.
Everything needs a trigger.
Okay.
Everything needs a trigger. Everything needs a trigger.
Triggers what?
You see, there is a point whereby you can be pressed to the corner. I'm not saying cheating is right for women. But nowadays they are doing it in excess.
And women are, like today, the ones I caught, almost 5.
Yeah, and they are doing it in excess. Now ukifuatilia tu vizuri, the genesis of that thing. There is somewhere really this man totally neglected this woman until this woman now had to source for help or source for companionship.
Me, I disagree.
No. And outside there you will realize this woman is so sharp hata ishikwa. Na sasa hapo ndio mwanaume
atajichukua.
Ona.
Every thief will be caught one day.
Angalia hapo ndio mwanaume atashika masikio hivi akijua at one point amelea mtoto si wake for the last 10 years. That's why you know women can be smart. It happens. Hey. It happens, but it is not the right thing. And that all that begins by what we are about to talk about today. Strangers in the house. How does it happen? Explain to me. Probably I will never understand. How does it happen that your wife is cheating and you don't know?
I think
you're a very creepy, careless man.
I think
very careless and out of this world.
I agree with
you. You live in mass. How can your wife cheat? Mpaka unalea mtoto si wako. Have you heard those stories?
Yeah.
That a man has been raising a son, a boy, that anapenda. There's such kind of a contention we had between a couple whereby ilikuwa inasemekana the last boy was not what? Of that lady, of that man, of the husband.
Because Somali.
Alikuwa na Msomali mahali anamtengenezanga. And the Msomali now was giving her money, which the husband was a broke man.
And the husband was enjoying the money.
The husband was apparently, unaona hiyo puzi. Even if especially if you're born again, the Holy Ghost in you should tell you there's something wrong in this home.
For me, you must be a very absent-minded man for your wife to cheat. But nowadays even nowadays men are very smart. You can't catch them.
Wanashikwa au
no, I rave squeezy. Men are very clever nowadays. They know how to escape.
Hawatorokangi for long. Watatoroka lakini eventually utashikwa. You will be caught. The ones that are snipers and it's because of learning the wrong lessons are women. Which all that goes back to the thing that we are talking about today, that it starts as one thing falling off, another thing falling off, another thing falling off, and you do not realize that this thing is slipping off your fingers as a couple.
True. But, yeah. And it's saddening to know that somebody you've been married to, you began blissfully, you're very happy, you're head over each other, you're jumping on each other's back, whispering on each other's ears. Now, there's nothing about them that really move you. It's so wrong. Very wrong. And so what needs to happen is you need to understand, how do you deal with it? How do you handle it? Very key.
The question was, is it possible that you're living together and you are total strangers? In a nutshell, we've just explained that yes, it is possible, and it is one of the things that is leading to so many infidelities in marriages, because the person you're living with is no longer is a roommate. See, is not a spouse, is not a companion, is not a husband anymore, is not a wife anymore, is not a friend anymore. You have no base. It's just the physical, what we know, that these people got married 10 years ago, got married 5 years ago. So yes, it is possible that you could be living under one roof and you are total strangers. So today we start with what causes the dysfunction of, being strangers in marriage.
Yeah, what triggers it? Because everything that is there was triggered by something.
Because it was not so from the
from the beginning it was not.
These people were in love.
I strongly believe the moment two people come together in marriage. Love was involved.
Yeah.
Affection, passion,
Attraction
was involved.
Yeah.
So
and the drive to want to be together.
Yeah.
For life.
For life, because that drive is key.
Yeah.
You really wanted this man or this woman to be with you.
Yeah.
Until you went the distance of talking to the parents, paying bride price, to an extent even having a wedding.
Yeah.
And then spending almost 11, 10 years, 7 years with this person, then it becomes true. There's a reason to why you've ended up being strangers in that relationship. Which it's very important we discuss it.
Yeah.
And as we discuss it, what we want to do is to bring you to the light.
Yeah.
That this thing ought not to be so.
It is not right.
You can have a blissful marriage every day.
Yes.
Kila siku can be Christmas.
The truth of the matter is, it is possible that one person is enjoying, the other one is not. It's possible. But now the thing is this, utajua kama mtu wako wa enjoy.
Clouds should change. Let's not go to the cloud issue now. The issue is this. I think that's the topic we should handle another day.
Sasa wewe, sasa nilikuwa najaribu kusema.
Ujawahi kusema. Kabla ujaribu kusema. And I think that thing we should discuss in one of these topics. One of these programs. But before you even go to the first point.
Yeah, because I'm ready.
Yes, the thing is this. There are times where I'm saying I am enjoying myself. There are times your partner can be having some 2-3 things in their mind that is not in your mind, and they have not shared. At that particular moment, probably they're not enjoying the marriage.
Yeah.
They're feeling pressure. You get it. But another person is having a blast. Why? Because he or she does not know what the partner is feeling. So at that particular moment, is the one who's enjoying that marriage. You get it?
No.
For example, there are men who are bossy, controlling. They don't enjoy, they don't make their wives feel good. It's an example. But then they will tell you, I'm having a good marriage. Do you know why? The wife is following what he likes, doing what he likes. The wife is feeling oppressed. It's feeling no. But the man is saying, as long as he's following what I'm doing, I'm happy. So that's what I'm saying. As a person, you can be enjoying, and your partner is not.
Yeah. And now, what I want to agree with you is, the two different scenarios are different. Okay? Like, the issue of someone having issues at the back of their mind and they're disturbing their heart cannot affect marriage per se. It is a personal thing.
Yes.
Unaona? Ni kitu inamfanyikia peke yeye. But you see now this other scenario that you've given, probably even the wife has shared with the husband and has said that these issues that the way you behave, I don't like it, and I'm not happy. No. If at all she has stated that way, you should know that your wife is not happy with your behavior and with your character and with your controlling nature, that you change.
Yes.
No.
Now, there are those who are too what? Not for a better word. Too careless. Not even to want to change. So let's go to one of the reasons that causes couples to end up becoming total strangers.
Total strangers. And I just thought of a very, very important one.
Okay.
I don't know if we should start with it, and it's a question I want to pose to you. Number one, falling out of love.
Yeah.
Is it possible for a couple to fall out of love?
But I don't think it's the first one.
It should be the first one.
It shouldn't be the first one.
Okay, let me say it as the first one.
Say it as the last one. Write it somewhere.
Apana.
I want to explain. Because the point one to point, the other point, is can you people see what is happening really in this program?
Okay, let's now behave and put composure ourselves. Number one. Okay, so I put it as number, because we have 6 points. I put it as number 7.
Number 7. And
okay?
don't forget
Let me write it.
Write it.
Okay.
Because that one is very key. For me, is the master killer.
Yeah, for me, I thought it just came in my mind when we were introducing it, we were introducing the program. So number one here, we wrote unsettled disagreement.
Unsettled disagreement.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How possible it is for a couple to go to bed? How possible it is for a couple to go to bed in the evening without resolving their problem or by solving? But by that time, let me a KV.
Yeke kibibilia.
Bible. Kiswahili. Ati inawezekana ama ni rahisi watu kwenda kulala na haja solve problem.
Ata, sasa wale wenye ununa 2 months.
Wacha kununa. As in sijui kasi langu umetoka vizuri.
Mimi wacha nikuulizie.
Let
me ask you.
Lazima to solve ndo tulale.
That's what the Bible says.
Bible says you should not be angry. You should not have a problem.
And you see, when you're not talking, and usually you talk, and the atmosphere is good, okay? You know what I mean? As in, you know you're home, okay? As a couple, you've had a disagreement in the morning. Huyu ameenda job. Mmerudi jioni, bado hakuna ile warmth kwa nyumba. That's the scenario I want to create, Hata kama kunikusaviwa, umeshindaje? Mzuri. Sawa, kusaviwa food umesukumiwa hapo, mtu amejipa shughuli ni kama ameenda kuoga, then ukute amelala. Is that person happy? On a normal day, is that how your wife would serve you? No. Okay? That means she's angry.
How logical is it?
She's angry. The logic is you should not follow the logistics. Follow what? What the Bible says.
That you should not go to bed hungry.
You should not go to bed angry for whatever reason.
Yes.
Whether by your boss, whether by your mother, whether by your children, or whether by your husband. It is. What you just have to do is have it as put the importance of it. Wache kwenye uzito. That when we have an issue, it is important we take it as an emergency. We handle it. And it happens. It flows.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
But see this thing, at the end of the day, it has to have a leader. It has to have someone who has introduced it.
I have a question.
Hata when you introduce ya 2 months, ndio tu ameintroduce ya kufura.
Oh mama, mama ufura. Okay, for example, let me ask a question. For example, you know, is subject tuna handle. Hautaelewana. So tunalala. People will go to bed and they are not solved it.
Do you know hata ile siku utaihandle?
Sometimes
2 months down the line. Kama hiyo ndio mentality yako.
Si mentality.
Hamtaelewana.
It's not mentality.
It is.
It's not mentality. For example, let me give you a scenario. Okay? This man has come home and he was caught cheating. Right? The wife is hot. Amekasirika yake yote.
Yeah.
And then he comes home and says, my dear, we want us to talk. Tuonge nini wewe? Anze rushwa. Is accused is anyamaze. Usiku umefika. Alisema ile story tuonge tena. Usitambie again. Ile sinatosha mulale for peace sake, because know what will happen. If you force to solve at the heat of the moment, for me what I think is the temper, the anger will escalate. Right? So for me, this is my mind. It is wisdom for you to solve an issue. But also sometimes it's good to let it sleep. Discuss it tomorrow when you're sober. Because there are some things we'll discuss, okay? At that very moment, to kikigusa, it sparks fire. So the best time to handle it is when, okay, let it cool it off.
See, for me, I'll give it as my own way, which I think is the right way, because we are following Bible here.
Even mine is the right way.
Okay? No, we have yours goes against the Bible.
No.
Yeah. I follow Bible right now here. Okay? The moment kitu inalala kwa roho, hata kesho kiamka bado iko. Now the same thing is waiting. It's like those foolish people who drink alcohol to try and erase a matter. So whatever you're running away from, it will still catch up with you.
Okay.
Unaona? The thing is this, God forbid, I've been caught cheating. And I am guilty as charged. I've tried talking to my husband mid-morning. Haijawaka, amekasirika. Sauti iko juu, kelele hata nataka cause tantrums. Maybe I went to see him in the office or at his place of work, and he's still very angry and mad. I leave him. We meet at home. He's still in that same flaring mood. The right way for me to do it is I only tap in his presence akikasirika tu hivyo. There is something about an apology. It melts out every other thing. This, I don't know if it works for the same for other people, but for me, okay, I just say siako na majoto hapo anasikia bado anataka kufura, kukasirika.
Hataki uiongee.
Hataki hata tu.
Don't bring the issue.
Sikia, hata akisema don't bring out that issue. For me, the way now I will drop it from my heart so that I be free of the as the Bible says it. Ndio niweze kulala kulingana vile Mungu anataka ikue. Is I will say you don't want us to talk about that issue is okay. We are not going to talk about it. But this is the thing. I did you wrong. I accept I did you wrong. I am apologetic. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And I sleep. My heart
That's being selfish.
No. Sasa kama
that's being selfish. Yani, you're telling me it's for your own peace.
Hautaki tuongee.
Your own
Hautaki tuongee.
That's why I'm bringing you to this point.
Hautaki tuongee. Tuanzie tu hapo. As a couple, umesema
amekasirika. Amekasirika.
Hataki tuongee.
Amekasirika story na muuma.
Inamuuma
na anasikia. This is a matter of heart. You cannot tell heart, sasa weka chini upone sahi.
Sasa ndio nimekwambia.
Ngoja kwanza.
Yake itaponeana huko mbele. Mimi because nime own up and I want to
we're talking about having slept when we have agreed.
No, because he doesn't want us to agree.
That's what I'm telling you.
No.
There's some things better slept on.
That's what me
there. Kwa hasira yake itulie. Haitatulia. Huwezi kasikamani to Monday itulia. At some point your emotions, this is the way it's controlled. You will exert it out.
And you see, people are made differently, especially women. Okay? Women are this kind of people that want to handle a matter when it is hot.
Really?
Yes. Women are those people that ikitu hata tuongee usiku mzima iishe.
Na wale ubebe wanabeba.
You see, that's why we say, that's why we say not everyone is made the same way. Okay. Kwa wanawake wote 100, you might find 10 have that character of they want to solve issues and clear issues. They are more solution minded than problematic. These ones that want to pull a thing are problematic and immature. Unaona?
Hey, mom.
Unanielewa? So for me that kind of a matter, amekasirika, akona anasikia taki kuongea, siwezi mchange. The only way mimi sasa nijitoe kwa situation kama hiyo ni, and by the way it gives peace, and even God settles it with the person who has apologized because you've owned that. And after that once you've apologized to the person, the person you've wronged, ngoja ukisha apologize huyo mtu, ngoja ukisha apologize huyo mtu mwenyewe umekosea, then you go to God, you're free.
I agree.
Even if God comes, the trumpet sounds, you go to heaven, attend hell. Na hasira zake ndogo ndogo.
At that point, I agree. But also, I feel if you apology is good, but I think apology made on a good setup is better.
Now, when you want us to talk,
let me give a scenario.
The day you will come down and you want us to talk, now I will apologize again.
Let me give a scenario. I have wronged my wife and she's angry. She's in pain. She's feeling no. And then I don't know, you know what will happen? This is how many people ignore things, but this is how it works. At the heat of the moment, nobody, even the sorry does not even appease anything.
For me, it's different.
No, it doesn't appease anything.
Sasa kwa nini unanikatalia?
Ngoja kwanza nimalize. So what happens is this: this man is feeling, this woman is feeling. We've talked about this matter of cheating. You're cheating. You change. Akwambie pole. What will happen is you will feel this man is using the word pole to do what? To kill this thing. Now, clearly the woman is feeling, I've been faithful to you, you've cheated on me. The thing is this. We kept solving pole. But the woman was not changing. For me, I feel your story has weight when you have discussed this matter in depth. But at the heat of the moment, let it sleep. Kuna matters we can handle now iende. Or maybe I came and maybe I said something, got offended, and I'm sorry about that.
No,
but there are some weightier matters.
Yeah.
That feeling you're cheating. You're cheating. You want to silence me.
No.
Let me go through the process and heal. Let me process it. Don't ipone. Kushinda uniambia I wronged you. I went up. I feel like you are not remorseful about it. You're not niache.
Sasa ndo nataka nikupeleke mahali my husband and that's the spirit of unforgiveness.
No.
Please.
It's process.
No, let's just see things as they are. Okay?
Now the thing is this. Somebody can be angry. And this is where many women are, not even men. Many women are. And this is what men have been doing. A man will come, do something to the wife. She knows very well my wife does not like this thing. I don't like the way my husband is flirting with so and so. And she's anajua kitu na muumiza roho. So what the woman will do, the man will do, pole. Pole. No mama nasikia uchungu. The thing is this. Talk about it. Settle it from the heart. My husband.
You've just said at that time sele mtu anaumwa hataki kuiongea. Sasa afanywe nini? Afanywe nini ndo mimi kwangu.
I'm saying at that point, because even as a wife, you want this thing. We know what will happen with Paula today. What will happen is you will say Paula now, and then again another day, because I could handle in depth. It's a Rudy. The best thing, or my advice would be, at some point, at some weight, at some point, take the matter with weight.
Now.
So what you do when you take the matter with weight?
Yeah.
When you kitu kweli, mama meumia. And you can see with her facial expression.
Yeah.
You can see with the way she's probably has cried over it.
Yeah.
You can see when she has thrown tantrums. Don't tell her sorry. Tell her, okay, tell her sorry, but don't force aelewe atoke hapo. Mwache tell her tulia.
Yeah.
Anasikia saa hii I can talk.
And that is very true. That is so true. I agree with it 101%. But my point is this, according to the question you asked, what is the workability of a couple solving an issue before they go to bed? You asked that question, right? Chapo ndo tumeka karibu 15 minutes tuki not agreeing. For me, it is very workable.
It is.
Unaona? Okay. And the workability, you see, women are agreeing with me that one of the easiest ways to melt out a matter is one, when you apologize over it, it means ume own up. Kama wewe ndio uko na makosa. For a woman, what that word means, it completely melts out the anger and the pain and the bitterness. Na saa hiyo hata anaweza kaa for the next 2 hours akusikize. Unaona?
Let me pause you.
Get. But now, because now at that particular time the thing maybe is weighty on that person mwenye amekosewa, what you do is after apology mekuja, of course it may lighten up the what? The atmosphere. It may lighten up the what? The heart. Now anger has gone. You people can sleep in peace without having what? Issues at home. Unaona? Because now what leads to day one of prolonged mmefura tu mmenuna, itaenda day 2 because ya nini? Pride. Itaenda day 3 because ya nini? Pride. Iende day 4. Sasa mali mtakuja kuongea ni mali sasa huyu amefika etc, amefeel sasa hii kiburi yangu pia inaniumiza. You see now that is what now stretches what? Strangers in the home. Number 2 is growing apart.
That's deep.
Yeah, growing apart. What causes the dysfunction of being strangers in marriage is growing apart. This one I want us to like break it very quickly. Yeah? The thing is this, you can be growing and your wife is not.
Yes.
True? Your wife can be growing and you are not. In every endeavor in life. Spiritually, financially, career-wise, business-wise, as a parent, you can be health-wise, you can be growing na ule mwingine hakui. Does it mean in marriage the two of you should go at par, or kuna venye amfai kuachana sana? Which one is which? And how should you know that huyu ako nyuma, huyu ako chini?
For me, the thing is this, you should be cautious of your partner. And for you to be able to do that, for you to be able to grow together, because true,
it is your responsibility as a person. Okay.
Because it's possible for you to grow apart.
Yeah.
You grow individually and you grow apart. It's very possible.
It causes you people to be strangers.
Yes,
it can cause.
Yeah. So what needs to happen is very simple. Is that you must be cautious of your partner and keep asking questions. But you see also, this is what happens. You need to understand exactly what is the passion, you must know your person to be able to know if they're growing or not. Yeah. If you don't know anything about your partner, you're very ignorant. Yeah. And I don't think you're a serious person. Yeah. You should know what does this woman like. Yeah. Matter of fact, these are things you get to know when you see dating. Yeah. Where does she want to go? How far does she want to go in life, in career? And
if she doesn't go there, it should concern you.
You concern you. You should ask. Probably maybe she has changed, or maybe she's feeling stuck, or he's feeling stuck. So you should be able to, should concern you, yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that makes you the watch person. I won't say the watchdog, the watch person of your partner.
Your partner, yes.
In other words, in marriage, you people should support each other up. For me, you can never be at par. Maybe kuna ule mwenye atakuwa juu kidogo kuliko mwingine, but msiachane sana. Again also, you usually keep on saying, and this one now, I will turn it back also on husbands. You usually keep on saying that when your husband has not grown and you're in 5 years, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's your own statement. I say if your husband has not grown in 5 years of being in marriage, you have a problem as a wife.
Yes.
The same, I turn it over to men. If your wife has not grown in 5 years and you're still married to her, you have a problem. You're ignorant of her.
Not really.
You're ignorant and selfish. Wewe utasema not really kwa nini?
Let me explain.
Ikikuwa ni kwa mama inakuwa ni nini?
Give me a chance to explain.
Explanation.
Ladies.
Yeah, okay. Explain.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing. For me, when you come into marriage.
First of all, did I get the statement right? Is it 5 years or 2 or 3, 10?
10 years. 10 years.
10 years ni mingi. Mnaangaliana nini?
Because the first 2 years is honeymoon years. The next 2 years, next 1 year is baby pregnancy years. The next year is now from the 5th, 6th year, from the 5th year.
Yeah. For me, I think I got it.
5 years, yeah. 5 years. You're thinking of settling down, making progress towards establishment. What happened is this. It depends with your arrangement. Depends.
Yeah.
But why I'm saying more if a man has not settled is because men have a lot of responsibility of the house and family. And also some men can be not futuristic. Women are more futuristic than men.
Yeah.
That is the truth. So a man can get 200,000 today, and you buy a suit of 150, and then you eat 20, then pay rent of 5,000.
Yeah.
So what needs to happen? The woman is the watch person, not a watchdog, of the husband.
Yeah.
Because mostly is the one that needs to carry the family to the next level. This is the truth, and I want people to understand. No matter how much wealthy your wife is, for every married couple,
never be your money.
Yes, it is. You're the man. You take over the responsibility.
Right.
Your wife just to come in a bit. Now, if this man is getting money, and you're eating him to eat, you're helping him to buy a human hair, you are making this man not have a future. A wise woman should help the husband grow them.
Now, what I want to hear from you is why is it not that also husbands should in 5 years at least see a slight apart from ya kuzaa.
Number one, most men are not futuristic. You get it?
No, as in get the question,
I'm getting it.
You got?
I got it.
You got it.
In terms of why are men not if a woman does not succeed in 5 years, why not the man should be blamed?
No, not to be blamed. Why they should also be questioned.
That's what I'm saying. What's happening is this. You see, most men when they marry, women come under them.
Okay.
And biblically, women support men. They're helpmate. So women support men.
That's the right thing.
To fulfill their destiny.
Right.
And God-given assignment on earth. That's the original work of woman. You see, a man needs to have a generation. Is a man to help him give him children. A man needs to, grow. The wife is the backup. So mostly, according to the scriptures, the work of the woman is to back up the man. Now, for me, a man also should be conscious enough.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. The wife.
The wife's growth.
Yes. If you love your wife, you should consider their growth.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and let me say this is the truth.
Yeah.
I agree. A man should consider
some little growth also
of the wife.
Yeah.
Depending if she wants to grow.
Yeah.
Or maybe she has arrived.
Yeah. There are those who have arrived, it's true. There are those who the care, the provision is all they have ever looked out for. But the reality of the matter is, you don't allow your husband to, and this one is to women, Do not allow your husband to really leave you mbali
So
sana.
far, yeah.
That's one of the dysfunctions that causes what? Strangers. Kwa sababu wewe uko tu hapo, you don't know what is happening.
There's
where.
nothing bad as that.
You have no growth anywhere. Even personal growth hauna. Venye alikupata 10 years ago, matter of fact, you're worse.
There are some ministers, there are some pastors. There's some pastors, if you give their wife a microphone, they shy off. And this man has been in ministry for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Married this woman for 15 years.
Yeah, but the truth is, there I would also blame it on the husband, because when it comes to ministry, the greater mentorship of that woman to become anyone on that microphone is from the husband.
I agree.
99.9%.
Because
akitaka kumuua atamuua.
Because what I strongly believe, it is just total carelessness.
Yeah, and that one should be blamed on the husband. Yes.
It is total carelessness for a man to have a wife and she's just in the house. Kwanza, I
Sasa
think
utamtoa na yako
but I think there are men who are destiny killers.
They are there. There are so many.
How can you be comfortable that your wife is just in the house? I don't want my wife to work. You have no future.
Yeah.
That kind of man is very creepy.
Yeah. So what causes this dysfunction of being strangers? Number 2, we have said, is what? Growing apart. So we have said, and this one especially is to the women, is that do not allow your husband really grow too high and leave you, because some of the responsibilities we get once we marry, when you become a wife, you become a home care, caregiver. Then secondly, children come. Then again, now you're married to a man probably whom you have to support the vision. Still bado kirudi nyumbani, there are still responsibilities of the home there. It is possible that you can forget yourself and
can get lost.
Yeah, and then completely you lose track on your growth, personal growth. Jua vile utajipanga kama mama, tafadhali. Don't let your husband go too high and you're nowhere to be seen. This thing also, again, you can't be done for everything. Yes. It has to be, lazima tu jipiganie mali, by order, by plan, you get yourself somewhere as a woman. So growing apart can make you what? Become total strangers. This man will never identify with you anymore. And identify uko nje.
Haujui kitu.
Haujui kitu akikuja kwa nyumba anasema, matter of fact anasema, let me go home to mama watoto, because that's all you are to him.
Kai.
Kabisa. Hata as we have said, haezi dare kukupea mic, utamoibisha. Kama anaogopa kukupea mic, do you think he will go anywhere with you?
Yeah.
You don't know how to use a fork. You don't know how to use a knife.
He used to.
Yeah. You don't know how to dress up for any occasion. Wow. You wear kitenge anywhere. Unaona? Ukitoka nywele akoshua kama hiyo nywele inaangaliangwa. So that is what we are talking about, growth. And it all starts with you personally as a person.
Let me cut this short a bit. This question, before I forget this question. Talking about personal growth.
Yeah. Especially
to the women.
Yes.
Men, not really. It's there, but not much. Personal, and I think one day we need to handle this thing. I usually forget it, but it's very important. Women should have dress code upgrade or growth. For that one, better English.
Yeah.
Right? How? How am I for next time?
One, kwanza jielewe.
Ona batu.
One, kwanza ni ule mwenye maybe amechapika kimfuko. So ile yenye iko,
the one that you said that somebody can go, it's not a must to be very expensive.
True. Unaona. So one is understand the place you are in life and what you need to present out there. Number 1. Number 2, understand your body and what is in fashion for dressing your body. You can't dress like me. My body is mine. Your own probably is different. Unaona? The plus size or the smaller version of me. Unaona? We jielewe kwanza kama mtu na ujivalishe nguo kama we, then be current. Want to know what is happening in the fashion world, because everywhere.
That thing is affecting men.
It is.
Bibi yangu akitaka tu kitenge yellow.
Kitenge yellow na kawigi kengine kanaekangwa na ule mama ajui hata tao vizuri. So anaangalia zile ziko kwa picha. Zile zimepigwa kwa picha darling.
I can't wait for that topic. Dress code.
Yeah. So number 3 is that dysfunction should be closed in by grow together. grow together. I love one of my mentors, women mentors. She said the day she started seeing the husband is a minister. The day she started seeing the husband is attracting governors, the company of the husband now is changing even in church. Okay? Alijua, my seat will not be replaced by another woman because niko down. Do you know what she did? She went back to school.
Woo!
She went back to school.
Just to be current.
To be current. And she put it and she said she didn't want her seat to be replaced by another person. Because she knew if my husband has started interacting with great men, it means those wives also of the great men are there. Where am I?
In the house.
Mumushiously looking confused. Alirudi shule. She upgraded. She upgraded her papers to be able to you know, when the husband appears with her, she can say something. And do you know where she is right now? She is one of the mentors of those governors' wives. She mentors them before they enter the office of being the first ladies of certain states. Wow. Isn't that a place that she had to earn for herself by wisdom? So that means if she would have said, hey, I'm still the wife. He will accept
the
me.
mama of this house.
Yeah, we will accept me the way I am. When God will look at you and say, stay there. Continue sleeping your sleep.
Royalty divine.
Yeah. So what causes this dysfunction of being strangers in marriage? Number 3 is overlooking your spouse. Overlooking your spouse.
That thing is it's killing marriages.
Yes.
Overlooking your husband, overlooking your wife. And it's a behavior that men have.
How is your wife? Ako nyumbani, ako tuna watoto huko. Na imeishi hapo, even don't want to talk about it.
How is your husband? Huyo mtu.
Chana na huyo. Kwanza to mama, they answer, papa, amekujibu. Ukishasikia tu hivyo, papa, he's just...
we thank God.
Ama, anakupea macho kwanza, hiyo swali kwanza, where do I start answering? Then, he's just there.
Just thank God.
Pindua shingo, just know it is fire on the mountain. Yeah, passionately. How is business? Matter of fact, you know, there are those things, yeah, she talks about passionately. But mzee, kwanza anachoka. You see, even the shoulders have dropped, yeah? And then now she goes to the pointer. Unajua tu hii ni shida.
But you don't go to the problem that brought her, you go back to their what's happening.
What is it?
When you overlook your spouse, you will grow separately.
Kabisa, stranger.
Overlook everything. Everything. As she said earlier, for me, I think one of the things that emotionally overlook them, you know,
financially hawahitaji pesa. Wewe si umekula, nyumba si imelipwa, uko na nguo.
Can I ask a question? Is it right for a woman to give her husband money?
No. Is it right? Is it right for the wife?
A wife to give the husband money?
It is not wrong. It is right.
Up to what length?
Matter of fact, is there money for anyone here? Pesa yote ni yenu.
Not bringing anything.
Hapana, huyo na yeye achangamke.
So unamnyima because ana kitu?
Hapana, si tunampea sasa ati sasa umake comfortable.
Yeye ana kazi.
Anatafuta.
Kuna kabiashara.
Anatafuta kazi.
Wewe achana na kazi, ana pesa. So wewe unatumbesa.
Sasa mimi ile point yenye naweza mpea pesa ni naona kabisa anatafuta. Anajaribu kutafuta kazi. There I will be a support, but not raise a lazy man who is sleeping and I'm going to fend for the family. Have I become the man? You should give the trousers then and wear the skirts and watch the house.
That's what my question is coming up to.
Yeah.
People are not there.
Overlooking
your spouse.
Don't overlook them.
Don't overlook. Let me give a question and then we close. Our time is already up. A very quick one. There's this lady who came for help. Right. And this is a question. This lady so happened. She got married. By the time she was getting married, when they were still dating with this man, the man lost his job. And this lady, the husband had left some things for her. They have some properties. She's getting rent here and there. And so she took up the responsibility. Yes. And because she's taking rent from here and here, she was supporting the husband. Supported the husband, and the husband began what do you call it?
Mismanaging.
No. The last topic,
Overlooking.
Instead of overlooking the wife.
Yeah.
In terms of, he wanted the wife to, they moved to a bigger house. They wanted the wife to, them have a big, live
large.
Yeah. So the lady is a bit careful. So what happened? The man began overlooking the wife. At some degree, he began cheating. Especially overlooking and neglecting the wife sexually. Now, it came to a point that now the wife herself, after feeling she has been pursuing the other for long, jumped out.
Okay.
Went out of marriage and got pregnant. They already had one child.
Yeah.
She went out, came back with a child. Now, she was bold enough to tell the husband what she did. The husband forgave her. The husband also now still has no job.
Yeah.
The husband right now has like a small girl, side chick. She's tired. Should she stay? The husband still overlooks her. Does not care about her emotions, her feelings.
Yeah.
And she's the one who's taking care of all the bills. The car the man is driving, she's the one who bought. The fuel, she's the one who puts. The food, it is her. The clothes, it's her.
Right.
Everything. And the man is still overlooking her. Yet the man forgave her after going out and getting a child with another man.
Yeah.
What do you think the lady should do?
Okay.
Should she stay with the man because the man understood her and forgave her and just continue providing, or because she's feeling she's tired and she wants to step out? What is your thought?
My thought is number one, she's harboring a user. Okay, and she has
the
been.
man lost a job when they were dating.
That's where I'm going, And she has been harboring a user. That man does not care about her.
Okay.
The man cares about what the lady is doing.
It's bringing.
Like now, taking care of him, the cars, the supports, and all that. Whatever you do with your life,
It's none of my business.
is none of my business. Weenda toka lete mtoto mwingine, they do not care. Because it should have hurt him, and then by now he should have changed. He should have become a better man. Okay? If he's going outside there and having side chicks and his life is moving on as if nothing is happening wrong with his own life and in his marriage, then that is a man who is just too self-centered and does not care about anyone other than himself. So he's in that marriage for me for the sake of what he's getting and not for the marriage itself and not for the love he has for his wife, because it should have already by now disturbed him. Yes. For me, the wife should become wiser, handle the matter with weight. If the man does not change, she should consider wasting herself in that marriage if she continues being in it.
My take is, that for me, I agree, the man is taking the lady for a ride.
Thank you.
And I strongly believe the day the man will stand on his feet, he will check out. So the woman should be smart and find a way how she can, get help in terms of handle the matter with the man. Though she said the man does not care about her, she needs to find a way of settling the issue with the man. But the truth is, there's no future there. We believe you'll be blessed because God is at the center of your home. We always say every Tuesday that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
And keep watching Sower TV.
Touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you.
Shalom.
Bye for now.
This thing called marriage.